What's going on YouTube? Today I've got my hands on the latest UMIDIGI F1. Now this smartphone is running stock Android 9, comes with a massive battery, NFC, wireless charging and lots more. So without further ado, inside the box you will find a user manual, a silicone case, USB Type-C cable, a USB power brick, and last but not least, the smartphone itself. So here it is guys, the UMIDIGI F1, and my first impressions are it feels very nice in the hands and I really do like that red colour. I will put the specs on the screen so you guys can have a quick read, and while you're reading we're going to quickly test out the silicone case. So that's how the silicone case looks. It's a very low profile slimline case, and the case does have quite a nice grippy texture to give you that extra grip. So on the front we have a 6.3 inch IPS LTPS screen with 409 pixels per inch. You have a 19.5 by 9 aspect ratio with a full HD plus resolution of 1080 by 2340. The screen is actually pretty nice to look at. You've got a teardrop design for the camera. The screen is very nice and bright with great contrast and very high pixels per inch, and the viewing angles are also great. Now under the hood we have the MediaTek Helio P60 Octa-core CPU with 4 gigs of DDR4 RAM and a massive 128 gigs of internal storage. And there is also a MicroSD card slot which allows you to expand up to a further 256 gigs. Now you have dual cameras on the back, 16 and 8 megapixels, and on the front we have a single 16 megapixel camera with a teardrop design. And for navigation we have our 3 on-screen touch buttons, menu, home and back. Furthermore, this phone has dual band Wi-Fi. It's factory unlocked with global 4G LTE. You've got Bluetooth 4.1 and it's running stock Android version 9 Pie. So I'm quite happy to see that it is running stock Android, and it does appear to have quite a snap to it in general operation. So the smartphone itself is made from a metal body and finished in this very nice shade of red. Now the phone is 8.8 millimeters thick and weighs only 186 grams. Now this device has a large 5000 milliamp battery in it, but still manages to stay incredibly slim and light. So impressive build quality and design. Now the fingerprint sensor is located on the back, nice and easy to reach, and it does unlock the smartphone quite fast every single time. I wouldn't call this the fastest fingerprint sensor, but there does appear to be a second delay every time you press the fingerprint sensor. But nevertheless, I would say it's quite a decent fingerprint sensor. You also have face unlock, which I'm about to demonstrate. And as you can see, it's literally instant. So the phone has a relatively fast fingerprint sensor and a very fast face unlock. Now at the bottom of the smartphone we have a 3.5mm audio jack, a single microphone, USB Type-C port and a single speaker. Now on the side we have a volume rocker and power button, and at the top of the device we have another microphone, and on this side we have a dual nano SIM card tray which can also take 1 nano SIM card and 1 microSD card up to 256 gigs. So let's see how this device handles full HD streaming and gaming. And you can stream a maximum of 1080p on YouTube.
What is this place? My home. A safe place for you, others like you, to heal.
If you gonna pursue this investigation, I'm gonna have to babysit your ass. Oh, look at
No idea how small time I was until I met you.
Penny, why are women better suited to the calm than men?
Because we're used to faking it.
So let's move on to some gaming. Furthermore, you have a 5150 milliamp battery, and I was able to use this phone for 2 days on a single charge with medium to high usage. And this phone does charge up pretty quick from 0 to 50% in just 40 minutes. So moving on to the camera test, we have dual cameras on the back, 16 megapixels and 8 megapixels, and here are some samples for you guys to check out.
Now for you advanced users, this supports Google Wi-Fi level 3 and you do not have root access from default. In the Wi-Fi speed test, we got download speeds of 47 and upload speeds of 9 megabits per second. And here are the results for the GPS test, and that brings us to our Geekbench results. So we achieved a multi-score of 5676, and in the Antutu benchmark test we achieved 136k. So let's see how that compares with the others. So here is my top performing smartphone chart of 2019, showing you all the latest smartphones and seeing how they compare with each other. So as you can see, the UMIDIGI F1 has taken position 16 on this chart, and you can view the full versions of all my charts online at chixtech.com and read them at your leisure. So there you have it guys, that was the UMIDIGI F1. So this smartphone is running stock Android 9 Pie, giving you a great overall performance along with a good battery life, good gaming and camera quality. You have NFC and a great looking large 6.3-inch screen. Bottom line, there is not much bad I can say about this smartphone, especially at this price. It offers great value, complete bang for buck, and the only real drawback is there is no Gorilla Glass protection. And with that being said, I will leave the links in the description so you guys can check this product out. Meanwhile, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you all have a brilliant day. See you in the next one, guys.